Hello, Huskies back again with more Columbus Blue Jackets GM mode, franchise mode commentary. I'm on a recording tear right now. This is the fourth video I'm making today. So if you made any suggestions, I might have ignored them because I've got a lot of free time today, so I want to knock out some videos, and I'm really enjoying this right now. And we made the goddamn second round. Monumental occasion right now. We're a second round team for the first time since year one. We drew the Toronto Maple Leafs. I'm assuming Austin Matthews is waiting for us. They took down... Who did they take down? They take down the Penguins? It's not loading all the teams. Oop. Am I not giving enough time to load? We're just gonna go... Oh! It loaded. I think they... I don't know who they beat. They beat the Penguins. Alright. The Penguins won the division, so we're playing a wildcard team in terms of standings, but Toronto is anything but a wildcard team, considering 95. They have more points than we did. So 2.52 goals for, not the best offense. 2.45 goals against, though. Very good defense. Below average penalty kill, or power play. Good penalty kill. Came into the playoffs on a bit of a rough streak. They just played a tough 7-game series against a very good Pittsburgh Penguins team. So I'm interested to see what Toronto's roster has in store for us. It's cool. Like I said, I'm assuming it's oh my goodness, that first line. This is the first time I think I've ever seen the AI Maple Leafs have Nylander, Matthews, and Marner all on the same team, all happy, all playing on the same line. That's awesome. I'm a Maple Leafs fan, as well as a Hawks fan, but I'm a Maple Leafs fan as well, and I hate how the AI runs the Leafs. They always let one of these three suck, because they don't use them properly. But not the case this year. Nylander, 62 points, 26 goals. Austin Matthews, 70 points, 20 goals. And Mitch Marner, 24 points, 24 goals, 63 points. Now the issue with that is they're all playmakers, so they don't have the real scoring touch. And then once you get past that first line, which I'm assuming is getting paid out the ass, yeah, 9.9, and 7, you get to Timashov, Charlie Coyle, and Michael Frolik. Charlie Coyle is a good second line center, don't get me wrong, but I mean, this team falls off hard once you get past that first line. Christian Vesalainen's a nice guy to have, as well as Kasperi Kapanen, but I mean, this team has a bunch of no-names once you get past the big three and Coyle. Defensively, though, they don't even... Oh, they do it. Why is he on the second line? Sami Vatanen, Jake Gardiner, Morgan Riley, Nikita Zaitsev, Nicholas Bodin, and Kale Klog. Good defense. I'm surprised Morgan Riley's a second liner, considering he's making $9.4 million. He's a 93 overall. But hey, to each their own. And then I'm assuming Freddie's still in net. Yep. Freddie, 88 overall. 936 save percentage in round one. That's scary, man. That is scary. Toronto's going to be a tough team, but I mean, if we can survive the onslaught that is that big first line, I think I think we've got the depth to be able to beat this team. Granted, I think Pittsburgh had the depth too. They just didn't get it done. As for the regular season, we met them first in November, lost in a shootout, 3-2. Surprise, surprise, we lost in overtime. And then we got them again in January. We lost 6-4. That was pretty much the height of our hot streak. Then we got them again a third time at the end of March, and we lost 3-2 in overtime. So we did not beat them in the 3 tries that we had. But they were close games, so we'll see if we can keep it going. We're going to leave the lines how they were for Game 6. Patrick Laine on the second line, Tyson Jost on the first line. I'll go ahead and show you the lines just to make sure you're caught up. Brock Boeser, Alex Winberg, Tyson Jost. That's what we're rocking with. We're going to see if that brings any life to Boeser. Second line is what I'm looking for life, though. Laine, White, Teravainen. We need Laine to get going somehow. He's got 2 goals, which is great, but Tyson Jost has 7. And Vikingstad and Moore both have 3, I think. No, Vikings side is 4. They have 6, so that's kind of right. And Connor Sherry kind of just sucking dicks down here on the 4th line. Not really working out for us. We'll see if we re-sign him. I might let him walk, but that's a decision for another day. And we're going to leave the defense as is as well. Goaltending, what's Gibson's stats look like? 919 save percentage. We could use some better goaltending if I'm going to be honest. But I have faith. I have faith in this team. We got past the first round. So far, it's either first round or cup final. So, I mean, track record seems good. So, let's go. Game 1. Big start, please. That's William Nylander on the board. That's the one line we have to shut down. If we shut down the first line, we beat the Leafs. But we also need to be able to score, which Christian Vesalainen, that's a 3rd line goal. There we go. Vikingstad, the Swedish Thor, is on a mission. That's 5 goals so far this postseason. Ooh, Bowden. McKenzie, yep. We're struggling to get goal scoring here. Patrick Laine has fallen off the face of the earth this postseason. I think he scored 2 goals in Game 2 against the Flyers, and he hasn't scored in the 5 games since. So we need to see some life out of somebody, man. Again, nothing. 0-0. Freddie playing really good for the Leafs. Oh, 3 goals from Toronto. None from the first line. The second line, Timashov and Frolik. Not what you want to see. Again, 28 shots. Just can't seem to find anything past Freddie. Nope. There's Ernest Moore, though. Ernest Moore and Jorgen been our best goal scorers the past little while here. I'm actually going to put Laine back on the first line and see if we can't figure something out, man. Something's just not... It's just not clicking right now. Tyson Jost had 7 goals in 5 games. He hasn't scored. I can't tell you the last time he scored. Brock Boza, we're going to put you on the 3rd line with Moore. We're going to put Vikingstad with White and Teravainen and see if that sparks something. Actually, I'm going to change that. I want Vikingstad on the first line. And I want Jost playing with White and Teravainen. Let's give this a shot. Just see if we can figure something out that works. We got to get some goals scored. We lost 4-1 and 3-1. That's not cutting it. Hold a team meeting. Let's do calming. Calming gets Laine, Wenberg, White, and Velarde, but it hurts everybody else. I think I'm just gonna have to go with demanding when I do these team meetings. Alright, every series is 2-0, so we're looking for a lot of comebacks across the NHL postseason right now. We're in Toronto. This is where we've been a good road team. Again, we just cannot score on Anderson. Alright, Vesalainen gets on the board. Tyson Jost finally breaks his slump and gets on the board, but still, Charlie Coyle immediately scores. 2-1. Michael Frolik, goal. Like, we're just not... I don't get it. Like, we came out so hot against the Flyers. McCarron, like, I'm just simming it. 5-1. Like, we're not even... I get that we spent 4 straight seasons losing in the first round, but this is a joke. Like, the team's just not showing up at all. We've scored 3 goals in 3 games, and I don't really know what else to do. The guys I need to score the most, just... It's not happening. This team relies so much on the top 6 to get the job done, and it's not happening. We need to come to life right now. And we're down 1-0 again. We just cannot score. Alright, Commissaric. And we finally get on the board. Gabriel Velarde, Tyson Jost. Again, Jost putting the team on his back, trying to just figure something. Where is Patrick Laine? I'm paying this guy all this money, and he can't. I don't. Him and Wenberg should be lighting it up, but they're not. But we're still alive. Tyson Joe is single-handedly keeping this team interested in the playoffs. Because I mean, right now, my other big names don't have interest. It's like they're not wanting to play these games, and I don't get it. Well, let's go. See if we can keep it rolling. Game 5 on home ice, where we've been pretty bad. Come on, just get something. Nothing. Again, we have not scored a goal in the first period of this entire series. There we go. Colin White. All right, there's somebody new, somebody not named Tyson Joe scoring a goal. But one goal, I don't think is going to cut it against this Maple Leafs team. This team is just. There's Ernest Moore again, man. The guys, we're getting so random goal scoring. I mean, the only 3 guys who are scoring on our team are Vikingstad, Moore, and Jost. That's it. No Laine, no Teravainen, no Bozer, no Shiri, no Laine. Like, it's unreal how many people just straight up aren't showing up in these series. It's honest to God. It's amazing how little this team is showing up. I'm going to hold another team meeting. We're going to go with Demanding again. Demanding has the highest rate of return. I get that it makes the 3 guys right there upset, but man, it gets the rest of the team going. And it's what's worked, so we're just going to keep rolling with it. See if we can get it. We're back in Toronto, where we managed to somehow sneak a Game 5 win out. Can we get a first period goal? No. 6 straight games without a goal in the first period by the Columbus Blue Jackets. In an elimination game, I think our luck finally ran out. Toronto with 3 goals in the third. Mitch Marner makes it 4. We pulled Gibson after a 3-goal second period. Brock Bozer finally scoring in garbage time when it doesn't fucking matter. Might as well score it on your own net. It means the same at this point. Michael Frolik gets another one. Like, what the Patrick Laine just got outplayed offensively by Michael fucking Frolik. Unreal, man. Unreal. So that is a second-round exit for the Columbus Blue Jackets. It's not the first round, but holy shit, did we not show up. Like, that was bad. That was bad. My leading goal scorers, Tyson Jost, 13 points. Ernest Moore, 9 points. Gabriel Velarde, 8. Vikingstad, 7. Colin White, 6. And a -7. Brock Bozer, a -6. Patrick Laine, 4 points. 2 goals in 12 games. Alex Wenberg, 5 points. Didn't have a single point in the second series. We had no goals scored from our defense. And no goals scored by a single playmaker. I don't know, man. Comment section as always for suggestions. I don't know, man. We're going on year 7. My patience is starting to run out with Laine, if I'm honest. I'm not going to bring Connor Shiri back. That did not work. He did not have any offensive production. He didn't work here. Oops, don't do that. But yeah, my patience is waning when it comes to Laine. So if I should explore my options for Laine, let me know. I'm kind of leaning towards at least dipping in and seeing what's available. I think Tyson Jost proved he can be a first-line goal scorer. So maybe I trade Laine for another top player. I don't know. I'm lost. So if any suggestions, feel free. I don't know.